counteroffensive has changed the course of the war. However, the western part of the continent and the area around the space elevator still remain under Erusian control. As you all know, this is because they have those damn arsenal birds controlling the skies around the lighthouse. So, we're going to use Stonehenge for a long-range attack against the arsenal bird. In addition to helping to destroy the asteroid, Stonehenge was also utilized by the Erusian forces as a weapon in the Continental War. However, the majority of the artillery is out of action after an air raid by the independent state Allied forces. When that happened, the main base was being repaired from the damage caused by the asteroid, so it managed to escape the bombardment. The Osean Army continued the repairs in secret and managed to reactivate its base systems. Once preparations are complete, we'll be able to fire again. However, the officer in charge has yet to confirm whether it can be fired more than once. In other words, it is looking like we may have only one chance to be able to bring down one of those invulnerable arsenal birds. We're going all in on this one plan. The Erusian forces have detected our movements and are marching on Stonehenge. The arsenal bird is closing in, but if our operation goes as planned, we should be able to shoot it down before it reaches the operation area. We've set up strong points we call menhirs around Stonehenge. Provide them with air support while keeping air superiority. Our mission is to protect Stonehenge until it can shoot down that monster bird. If we can shoot down even just one arsenal bird, it will significantly reduce the scale of the enemy's air defense network. Stonehenge is our only way of bringing down an arsenal bird. Missing is a luxury we cannot afford.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Attention, all defensive and air support teams. In order to get up and running, what I need most from you is time. As long as you can provide me that, my program will bring down the Arsenal bird.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the Arsenal bird.
It's gonna be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
So that's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how old is it?
If it doesn't, then our luck is run dry. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Man here 6. Enemy tank ahead. Located an enemy tank. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Man here 6. Request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Listen up. Our job is to defend here. That's all. You got it? This should be easy. Go on your paycheck.
Enemy got away.
Missile launched. Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
We've lost half our forces. I've headed up here with those damn enemy aircraft. Remain calm. Must destroy Stonehenge.
Excellent. They've halted. Pin them down!
On my target's tail.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Powering main system. Code boot. Skipping sequences 47 to 97.
Activating. We just need one shot.
This is Men here 7. We've linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Bombers. Bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them. That's half of Men here 5's aerial problems, but one is more than enough. Clear all threats.
There's no way we're letting them take down Stonehenge. Allied aircraft, don't worry about us. Take out those bombers.
One shot from Stonehenge and that Arsenal bird will be... We've only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow, 10% is red.
Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Really counting on that? Roger.
This is Clever. Target acquired. It's right where the briefing said it'd be.
Strider 1 down to hostile.
This is Men here 7. We are getting overrun. We need reinforcements.
Men here 7 is hot. Let's go give him some help.
Hostile bomber destroyed. Nice work. Keep Stonehenge safe for us.
Fire squad is coming. Fire. Put them away from the front line. Sporadic fire.
Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
This is Men here 5. We managed to drive off about half of the enemy ground troops. That ought to show them.
Power level is 40%. 42%. Come on, damn it!
Come on, baby. Be good. We need you.
Closer to our allies first. All enemies attacking Men here 5 have been eliminated. Good job.
The enemy air support knows what it's doing. They're pelting us.
PC eliminated.
This is Men here 6. The enemy ground forces have been eliminated. Much obliged for the air support.
Destroyed.
All right, guys. This time you get a whole 45 seconds. Grab some chow or something. Men here 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. They're gonna clean this place out. If we don't get air support, we're dead. sight. Avoid friendly fire.
More hostiles advancing towards Men Here 6. Ground forces haven't noticed yet.
Let's take out the enemy while our friends are still on their feet.
Strider 1, keep an eye on Strider Squadron. Make sure everyone gets back alive.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Friendly aircraft lost. Lead the enemy aircraft to the LRSSG. Our target is on the ground. Evading enemy missiles. Breaking off. Oh, baby, we're saved!
Watch out for anti-aircraft.
Whoever's flying the plane with 3 lines, I'm buying you a beer later. This is Men Here 7. Enemy reinforcements. They're attacking in waves.
More bombers. They're high. Altitude 8,000. Bearing 150.
The enemy's going all out, too.
The enemy is
Railgun power supply
no
is...
wind in sight.
Damn it. Numbers aren't going up.
Bypass the auxiliary condenser.
Come on, damn it!
Successfully defeated Men Here 7. Good work, everyone. It's the LRSSG. Without them, we probably would have been the ones in trouble. Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Take out all bombers.
I got the guards.
I'll take him out.
Warning, enemy speed on you.
Missile.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Don't end for
Hell,
Focus on
you're
your job.
supposed to be the ones on the
Don't stare out
offensive.
the window.
How did they get us on the ropes?
We've wiped out half of them. Keep it up.
Think like the enemy. You should know what their next action is.
This is Men Here 6. That's the last of the enemy reinforcements. I gave my men a 15-minute vacation. Sorry, I short breather myself. I'll just be stitching on my lost limbs. Should be back before lunch.
What did you say?
Strider 1, missile launched.
Stonehenge is taking fire. Remember, the mission relies on this place staying pristine.
The enemy's getting desperate. This operation is every bit as important to them as it is to us.
Stonehenge is taking damage. Major McConey, are you alright in there?
Major is busy with the work. We're gonna need you to please keep up the defense.
Strider 1, enemy's got a lock on you.
Ammunition 0. Missile.
How much longer is this gonna keep going? They're gonna overwhelm us soon.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile closing. Evade.
Missile.
Everything you got it, Stone. What's it gonna take? We're struggling, and so are they. We just need to hold out for a little longer.
Missile.
Clear. Mission accomplished. Split your feet at a time. But that damn Russian army. Which may have to go into civilians as their survey techs. I've had to take them out.
That should take care of the reinforcements facing Men Here 5. Good going.
More guests. Bombers and their escorts. Bearing 170.
Oh, shit. I want to go smack them down, but those boys below are hanging on by a thread. You want me to choose?
Power level is at 80%. You think we should take our shot?
Patience. Don't want to waste everyone's hard work. Wait till 100.
I guess you're right. Give the fire control system one last check while we're waiting.
Strider 1, man
Roger.
splash. Strider 1, missile away. Enemy rocket unit coming from the southwest. And Kilo Horde assault from the northeast. They're planning a direct assault on Stonehenge. Stop them.
Let's split up. Take whichever way you like.
Missile.
Drinking, Fox 2.
Missile.
All enemy enemy bombers have been destroyed.
Almost there. It should all be over soon.
This is one ugly battle, but what a story for my kid.
Taking from enemy.
Missile.
Watch that bandit.
Missile. Missile.
Listen after me. Breaking.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Brought down bandit. Attacking. Roger, Trigger. We'll leave the rocket unit to your squadron. Cyclops will knock out the helos.
Roger that. Prepare to fire. They know we're here, so shoot them before they shoot us. How long till you're ready? Once we fire, that cannon will crumble and the battle will end.
Understood. Commencing mission. Chopper is on its way to Stonehenge.
We're doing everything we can to fire as quickly as possible. Just buy us some time until then.
Target acquired.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Job. They will handle their job to protect us from the enemy outside.
Escaping rock. Breaking away.
Enemy rocket vehicles are wiped out. You're the only ones who can stop them. Way to go, Strider Squadron. Cyclops eliminated the helicopter assault unit. Keep it up.
Standing behind you. Head down.
Say goodbye.
This is moving. Evading.
Given my program a lot of the time it needs. Stonehenge will be ready to fire shortly.
Stand by. I'm picking up something on my radar. The signal is massive. It's the Arsenal bird.
I have visual. Arsenal bird confirmed.
Here they come.
A swarm of UAVs is launching from the Arsenal bird. Keep them away from Stonehenge.
Missile.
Closer the target, fewer the variables. How long till we can fire?
Firing at 60!
Hear that? Keep us safe till then.
Fire control system inspection complete. Radar error correction. Good to go.
Over the survey vehicle.
Missile. Missile.
Confirm voltage.
Voltage stable. 30 seconds.
We have confirmation. Live projectile is loaded.
Power level is at 100%.
Missile.
15 seconds.
Frame control? All three. Initiate final countdown.
Missile.
Understood. Commencing final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Missile. Missile.
Stop the countdown. We've lost the target.
Starting to shut down.
God, the stupid thing is flying in the open.
The survey data isn't updating. No response from our spotter.
Survey vehicle down.
Missile.
Those vehicles were Stonehenge's eyes. Without those,
Missile.
I'm sorry.
Missile.
Don't give up yet, Major. We still have sensors. Our eyes. The oldest sensors in the book. What are you scheming?
Too unreliable.
Not bad.
That's something.
Impossible. Rerouting circuit. We can't do any more. Half the battery containers are out. Carry out our mission.
Come on, damn it!
Missile. Missile.
Attention, all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the Arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If you can destroy them, the Arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1. Pair up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehenge from the UAVs.
Missile. Missile.
Wilco. Jaeger, you take the lead.
It's readying its APS.
I'm going. Propellers are too much for Trigger alone.
Damn Greyhound. Do your friggin' job.
Cam, we need someone who can take down those UAVs. So
Direct
DX
hit on the Arsenal bird's central propeller.
Trigger, do not
not foobar this.
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with honest-to-goodness range tables? I wasn't that curious.
Missile.
Guess they knew what they were doing.
Missile.
This whole operation is crazy.
Missile.
Well, only a total madman could bring down the Arsenal bird.
Missile.
System active.
Give us the UTM coordinates under the Arsenal bird and we'll calculate the range. And I need you to be exact.
Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out!
I'm in hit. I have to eject. Forecast. Send a request for rescue. Conditions look grim. Expect some injuries.
He's gasping for air now. Just losing the lift.
Missile.
60 seconds remain.
Missile. Missile.
Give me a second. It's been a while since I've used something this archaic. Does the angle on this table account for wind and Coriolis force?
Continue to flag from here. Not much wind. Rest is just instinct.
Alright, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down.
I knew my fate was well placed, Trigger.
Missile.
Cyclops 4 has been hit. Are you alright?
Missile.
I'm fine. We can't lose any more allies.
Not at all. Push yourself too hard and you're dead. Get back to base.
Missile.
Wilco over.
Missile. Missile.
Power level is at 100%.
Done our part. Stonehenge, shoot.
Understood. Begin final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Strider 1's down.
Attention all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the Arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If you can destroy them, the Arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1. Pair up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehenge from the UAVs.
Missile. Missile.
Wilco. Jaeger,
Missile.
you take the lead.
Missile.
It's readying its APS.
I'm going. Propellers are too much for Trigger alone.
Damn, Greyhound. Do your friggin' job.
Catalyst, we need someone to take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Trigger, do not foobar this.
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with honest-to-goodness range tables? I wasn't that curious.
Missile.
Guess they knew what they were doing.
Missile.
This whole operation is crazy.
Missile.
Well, only a total madman could bring down the Arsenal bird. System active.
Give us the UTM coordinates under the Arsenal bird and we'll calculate the range. And I need you to be exact.
Alright, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down.
I knew my fate was well placed, Trigger.
Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out!
I'm in hit. I have to eject.
Forecaster, send a request for rescue. Conditions look grim. Expect some injuries.
Give me a second. It's been a while since I've used something this archaic. Does the angle on this table account for wind and Coriolis force?
Continue to flag from here. Not much wind. Rest is just instinct.
Cyclops 4 has been hit. Are you alright?
I'm fine. We can't lose any more allies.
Not at all. Push yourself too hard and you're dead. Get back to base.
Wilco over.
Power level is at 100%.
We've done our part. Stonehenge, shoot.
Missile.
Understood. Begin final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
4. Adjusting angle.
3, 2, 1. Fire! Hit, damn it! victory belongs to you. That was a good lesson on the importance of manual control.
Today's MVPs are the LRSSG.
I'll say, especially those two lead birds. They're the Ocean big shots. We can win if we follow them. The Ocean big shots?
You mean the Ocean Big Shot?
Looks like we're on the offensive now. The enemy's defensive range dropped along with that arsenal bird.
That just means more pie for us.
Are we gonna eat the whole thing?
The brass is always hungry for more. They've got a bottomless appetite. But enough about that. Get some rest now before the counterattack.
Yeah, we got our hands dirty for nothing. The guys were babbling about a three-line marking. Look into that for me.
Attention.
The mission succeeded, but at a great cost. This victory marks a strategic turning point. The enemy has only one arsenal bird left, and the defensive grid around the space elevator has been decimated. We can expect a counteroffensive by Ocean forces everywhere.
I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Ocean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Mision continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put their resources and people into action and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude and visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying in place. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Air Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. You can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that Arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Starter 1, locked on target. Target eliminated. Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
Hit, but it was off the mark. Let's give him another.
The warhead should be exposed. Standard weaponry will suffice. Take your pick.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully.
Normal missiles won't even put a dent in these silos.
Missile launched.
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean garrison. Those lives are at stake. We have no time.
They completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Lock on me.
Let's end this madness.
That's a swing and a miss. Be a lot easier to find the silo with the level strikes.
Breaking. Down in the flank.
This is a serious mission. Was it wise for the to give Strider 2 account? A formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to shoot my ear off.
Target destroyed. Trigger, the bomb has been dropped. Target eliminated. Go to work. Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet. Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission.
Spike, breaking away.
Your plane will ice up if you stay in there too long. Strider 1, missile launched.
We did it.
That takes care of that. Nice work.
Enemy missile detected. Ram 8, Fox 2.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Entering clouds.
This Grab 7. I'm hit but still flying.
next?
5 minutes remaining.
The sky feels open and free today. As a Cyclops, I felt like a bird in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again. What a pain in the ass.
Missile.
Missile, evade!
Missile.
Target is in range of guns.
Target is eliminated.
Strider 1, missile launched.
It takes considerable manpower and supplies to launch the missile.
Bunker busted away. That was a fake. No structures visible.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Caution.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought you were a bird free from its cage.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, missile.
Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Run and get out now!
Confirmed destroyed. Watch it, enemy has a lock on you. 3 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Enemy done. Continuing attack.
Strider 1, locked on target. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Bunker busted away.
Must have been a decoy. No fire or explosions on the ground.
Missile.
Trigger, missile incoming!
Missile. 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 Missile.
All aircraft. Launch prep is nearly complete. Ryan, more time.
Eliminated.
Caution.
Missile, evading!
2 minutes remaining. Trigger, the bomb has been dropped.
Right on the money.
Hit. Target destroyed.
The fewer there are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
There's only one silo remaining.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bunker busted away.
We tore the lid off that silo. Let's dig in. Can they tell the difference? No. They should be able to tell the real silos from the decoys at that altitude.
1 minute remaining.
Bunker busted away.
The bomb was off its mark. The target is still standing.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, we have coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Bandit in my sights. They got a lock on you, Strider 1. They have me spiked.
Missile.
Pursuing enemy.
Missile.
will soon reach critical altitude.
All right, am I back?
Confirm signature on our radar.
Try again.
Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Enemy missile. Breaking.
Enemy on your 6!
Missile.
Breaking out of the lock.
Missile.
I've been spiked.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
Missile. Missile.
Additional launch confirmed.
Missile.
Incoming!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, Box 2.
Missile.
The target will soon reach critical altitude.
Enemy behind you. Heads up.
The target is about to reach critical altitude.
Box 2!
The IRBM has disappeared from radar. It's pointless to follow after it now.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Hostile has a lock! Caution, enemy has a lock!
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bandit behind you!
Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flares are running low.
Missile inbound. Breaking. Breaking.
The target will soon reach critical altitude.
Dodged it.
Confirm signature on our radar. Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Missile. Missile.
Lockdown
Missile.
bandit. Attacking.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming!
Enemy has a lock on me.
Behind the enemy. Strider 1, hostile has a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 3, launching missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flares are completed.
Hostile has a lock.
The target will soon reach critical altitude. All of the missiles have been destroyed.
I was gutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me you had us sweating up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall.
Aruzio.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital. With the loss of an arsenal bird followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erussia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility. 1,500 meters to tanker. Too fast. Lower airspeed. 500 meters. You have permission to access the refueling tanker. 50 meters. Trigger. Maintain your current approach. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, ask this one. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly? We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men. Everyone here's already signed their results. That ain't funny. Never was good at jokes. Okay, before we win. Good luck. Understood.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Caution. Pull up.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Caution. Pull up.
Watch your speed.
Caution. Pull up.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
pass through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride. Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give the beating.
We have to break it.
Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, locked on target.
Enemy started attacking! Where the hell did they come from? They took out our leader's bird! Hurry or they'll roast us on the ground! Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
Vassal's one. Arrived at fire company. Landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta deliver on time. Means is free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
They shot down one of us!
Locked on bandit.
Target acquired.
Broadcaster, hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them?
Missile.
Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Enemy is locked on. Breaking. I'm taking fire, but I can still wait.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Fox 2,
Say goodbye.
Missile.
Chaffin flag deployed.
Strider 1 down to hostile.
Pull up.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Stall warning.
This is Vassal's one. Landing down. Trust your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking. Wait the base, Commander! What are you waiting for?
All enemy fighters down.
I feel their pain, I really do. But this is war. Locked on bandit.
That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out. We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's all right. Those two Austrian big shots will take care of them for us.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites. Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. We have our thing.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
We've confirmed at least one leader. Over to 3 squads.
We've still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet.
Enemy missile detected.
Emergency! See the enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
2
Stall
remaining.
warning. Stall warning.
This is nothing compared to what we faced in the last mission.
1 last enemy fighter.
Ambush, stay calm. Reform the ranks. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Missile.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
Missile. 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 Missile.
2-2. We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base at this rate.
Keep your heads down. 3 strikes will take care of the enemy.
APC
Running on the count of 3. Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell. There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Sarge, tear down that barricade.
Gotta go. This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time. Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. We'll do the flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. 3,000 meters to the runway. 1,500 meters to the runway. Lower your nose. You're too high. We're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Right on the money, Strider 1. Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
Strider.
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, he was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, and come back in one piece.
Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Strider 1 was shot down.
troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. Putting the pressure on me, so I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. Trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Nah, it's real funny.
Salamander 3, hostiles gonna lock.
Punch 2.
I'm hit, but I can still fly.
Keep an eye on your rear.
Missile.
Missile, break.
Missile.
I'm on its back.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, missile away.
Missile.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to protect them. They can use some air support.
We have to break.
Missile. Missile.
They evaded it. On my target's back. Time to punch through.
Controls are down. Ejecting.
Missile.
Watch out. Missile on its way.
Missile.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
Locked on bandit. Fox 2. Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Same side destroyed.
Half the enemy's already down. That LRS has been really jumping. Roger. Arsenal restored. Those big shots clear the way.
I know the feeling.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
Hold your ground.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat.
Dodge that missile. Okay, Trigger. Silver Bridge is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Shit.
Wilco. That's movement.
Strider 1, missile launched. Missile is closing. Strider 1, break.
Bandit has a lock.
Catch him now. Bandit behind you. Caution.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, locked on target.
They evaded it.
Stay sharp.
This is retooling.
Evade that missile, Strider 2. They're after me. I need cover. I'm on its back.
Strider 1, missile inbound. Evade.
Bandit has a lock.
Salamander 3, locked on.
Strider 2, enemy behind you.
Enemy vessel, fire!
Behind the enemy.
Strider 1, missile launched.
They've got a lock, Strider 1. The enemy is worn out.
Reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
Do not let them through.
Target acquired. Target eliminated.
Break. Missile on its way.
Breaking away. Missile closing on me.
That area's all yours, Strider. We'll back up the help squad in the submerged area.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Tank is destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
They aren't as good as the ones on Silver Bridge.
Missile. Missile.
Pursuing enemy.
Stall
Careful.
warning.
The ruins of sunken ships make these waters shallow. On me.
Enemy's got a lock. Strider 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Over half our forces are neutralized.
Missile.
Say goodbye.
You're low on missiles.
This is the source. There are small boats hiding in the ruins.
Missile.
Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Break. Missile on its way.
There's just too many of them.
These guys have put too many like the fire under our asses. Our victory is near. Keep fighting.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Reduce altitude. Rise between the buildings.
They have a lock on me.
Finish them off. The enemy is exhausted, but we will be too before long.
5 minutes remaining. Enemy has a lock on you.
Breaking from enemy.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Requesting fire for raid. Coordinates 2294-5002. Target is enemy MBC formation. Fire for effect with your strongest round.
The attacks just keep coming.
Missile did not connect.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Bracketing is complete. Fire for effect. Roger. Exchange firing data. Azure 2870, elevation 237. Prepare the volume. Fire.
Missile.
Target is down.
Missile fired. Evading.
And impact. Tucker 2-4. Go easy on our eardrums next time. Thanks for the fire support.
Stall warning.
You know how many they've taken out? And you're back. Where's three strikes?
The missiles have got a lot of armaments.
And you really think that missile was gonna hit anything? The enemy has let up. Hopefully it stays that way for a while.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, locked on target. 3 minutes remaining. We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down and move on to the next.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
This is the amphibious command area are part of the second ruins now. Landing party is on its way to HQ.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Time to attack!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Keep pushing forward, and that bridge will be ours.
Remaining.
Enemies been locked!
Missile. Missile.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Firing all the move!
Missile.
Missile, break!
Missile. Missile.
Missile launched.
Missile. Missile.
SAM site down.
Caution.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood. Understood.
Understood.
Missile.
I'm fighting!
Missile.
Missile, breaking.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 3, missile in the air. Evade.
The battle conditions are changing constantly. I don't like it one bit.
1 minute remaining.
Fall back 900 yards. 3 strikes is here.
You're low on machine gun ammo.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile warning.
Missile. Stall warning.
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Missile.
Break 6, lock 2.
Missile.
I've been
Missile.
spiked. Strider 1, missile launched. 30 seconds remaining.
We must take advantage of this opening.
Zero.
Strider 1, enemy has a lock.
Missile.
Fox 2. The enemy's about to overrun our position. Tighten up the defenses immediately.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
You're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
Ground target Mr. Rex.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun. What do you mean?
Missile.
It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile. Missile.
I have a lock.
On the enemy's tail.
Only to work with the pilots. If the leader sounds be distracting and focusing on the leader.
Zero.
Bandit 5 missile.
Missile.
Fox 2.
This ship is stuck. Favorite flighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Missile.
Strutter 1 is down.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The two leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
Maybe. It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Fox 2! Wow, you sure he's human?
One ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Enemy's got a lock.
Cyclops 2, incoming missile.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Target locked.
Even the estimates are seasoned.
I see they've still got a mini pilot.
Stay focused. We've still got a monster to slay.
Missile.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Missile.
Missile inbound. Evasive maneuvers. Break.
Missile. Missile.
Lock on. Good night.
Don't get too far ahead.
Missile inbound. Drinking.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'm on its back.
Didn't think that'd miss.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy's got a lock.
Missile.
Locked on. What's this guy eating to fly like that?
I blacked out for a second there.
Target was not struck. Target acquired.
Fox 2.
Weisman, missile closing! Fox 2. I'm behind my target.
See where your plane is headed. Eject. Forgive me. Good look at it.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock.
Bandit fired missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
Shaking bandit.
Stall warning.
Don't go out of the room. 2 or more on each target.
Cyclops 3. I've been hit. I gotta eject.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Take him out one by one.
Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry. He's gonna make it.
Missile. Missile.
Listen, Trigger. Real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
Alright, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Target acquired.
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. My boys will let you have it.
Fox 2. Miss. Target
Enough
still
with your
active.
air show, Weisman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Locked on.
Stall warning.
Hold up. My radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now.
Makes my blood run cold to even think if he came up with 6. Enemy on your tail.
Shit.
He's refusing to fire. He wants a sure shot. Not too bad.
He's acting as a decoy. He has absolute trust in his allies, I see.
Launched.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot.
Weisman, missile closing!
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
one is down.
Wiseman! Eject already, Wiseman! I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded. Wiseman! Stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2. You're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. Duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Look, Count. These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get it close to them.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
Fox 2.
Can Trigger handle this solo?
Missile hit.
Damn.
Gotta go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger.
Stall warning.
You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD's
Damn
crashing
it.
out.
What was that?
Lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under OCN control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osia and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osian convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osian army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified...
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Strata 1, target acquired. Missile launched. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
Missile away.
Missile. Missile.
Target locked. Missile inbound! Evade!
Fire! Fire! We're on your side, you idiot!
There's an unknown on our route. We can't proceed.
Caution. Pull up.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're angry or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times. Wait. General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaBarge are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna
signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. Must be radicals. Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you. We got out of paying that toll.
This is AWACS Argus. Those who can hear us are our allies. Your new orders are to dispose of Eduard Labarth. The Ocean Army officer with him is an imposter.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. They actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but for us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Star warning. Star warning. Star warning. Star warning. Star warning.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Target obliterated.
Get them before they get us! Aircraft with scratches on your tails will be punished for your sins.
Rider 1, missile inbound.
Missile inbound! Evade! I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! Behind you! Open fire on that vehicle!
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Shaking off enemy lock!
Target acquired.
The fire's locked on bandit. Firing!
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe? Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. The radio chatters about the Civil War.
Radio? You have one in your cockpit?
Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure. We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
It's Erusian! Shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Ocean. Do not attack before target identification is complete.
An armored vehicle's behind us. This vehicle pulls by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble.
Bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good. Thunderbolt, so be it! This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country? We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
We're taking fire! We can't hold off!
Vehicle eliminated.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once. We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time.
I'm gonna open this guy up.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters, and then to assassinate hardened people with the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Russia's responsible for Harlan's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
I'm iced up. Controls are compromised. What? We're taking fire from our own allies. Is this place under rebellion too?
Unknown aircraft approaching!
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
The drones aren't receiving my orders.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
They don't respond. Shoot them down.
Hostile has a lock!
Critical escort objective destroyed. Mission failed. Abort mission.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
ID is Osean military.
How'd you last, Longcaster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
Strider 1, target acquired.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. Nice. Glad to see the Oseans attacking the radicals. Maybe we should join up with them. It's getting rid of those assholes faster. The drones aren't receiving my orders.
Regionalism is part of the infighting within these groups.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Glad we waited. Don't worry. We won't let them pursue us.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others. Understood.
The radicals truly believe drone productions will make up for all losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly. Bandit in my sights. We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Mision News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. They should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with broken technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Ocean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
9.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
No good. Shit.
Strider 1, target acquired. Missile evaded. Strider 1, Fox 2.
See it, Brighter. Just how long do you plan on getting in my way? Missile fire, evading!
Bandit destroyed. Well done. Strider 2, Fox 2.
They're in my way.
I'm behind my target.
Bandit has a lock. Missile incoming, break!
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, OC craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
Missile.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Missile.
Can't afford the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why do something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a
Enemy has a
bitch.
lead on you.
Behind my target.
Locked on.
Strider 1, bandit splashed. Target's in machine gun range.
Enemy on your back.
Five bandits remaining.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
Four bandits left.
It's not enough to be fully functional. There has to be a time when it should not function.
Trigger, splash the bandit.
Three bandits to go. Strider 1, target acquired. Two bandits left. Show them what you got.
Attack missed.
One bandit to go.
Strider 2, Punch 2. Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send forces. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guards' dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and I shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
With so much at stake, I can't imagine Arusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Strider 1, missile launched. Update us on Tyler Island.
Could be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Our air support is here. Do me a favor, Longcaster. Thank God. Many of our allies are cut off. They need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can.
Stall warning.
Let's help retreat retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Can't we flank the enemy and strike them from behind?
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running!
Fox 2.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Yeah, they're all lined up. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle is destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone! Hostile or friendly! No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to see it. I just got the photograph. We'll make that case. That's another customer. And then say they want to remove the children of Providence area. These bastards. These are blatant war crimes. Take photos for evidence.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
It's all crazy people.
We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until operation meeting time. Move them away from the mass driver. We're in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. Supply ship at the munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Our guys even got the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Him in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Should be enemy position! God, the artillery fire's been a number on my hearing! I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceports are nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Belka.
Enemy on your back.
Go with us! Can you see the enemy APC from there? Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Longcaster. You just have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together!
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1 is into the clouds. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
ID complete.
We're down to less than half our vehicle. This isn't looking good. We need help. Bring in Lander. Ambush,
ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile. Strutter 1 is down. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The illusion things are starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on. Shit.
Try to save your ammo. Lure them in and then fire at once.
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running!
Destroyed.
There's more over here. 5 minutes ago, more damage. Get that, we're all lined up. No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. Damn, these bastards. It's a blatant war crime!
Erosion. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take that smash driver. The supply ship is an munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
I've just got the photograph. We'll head back to 18. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to engage children in a proper burial.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
Enemy on your back. Trigger is splashed abandoned.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until operation feeding time. Can't we break them away from the mass driver?
Missile hit.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Three strike craft? High shit.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researched as a family. Most likely, they were involved with Delta. Give me enemy position! Go with us! You see the enemy? Keep them there!
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
I have a solid block. Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone. Hardwood's the front line.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! We did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Watch your chaff and flare supply. ID complete.
An explosion! Inside! Continue the countdown. Do the countdown! There's still one Arsenal bird left. If we can steal it from a bomb, then Arussia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your back to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the safe side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from Allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You can down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Missile away.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence Operation No Return! These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Visual. Like an eagle.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Enemy on your back.
Launch control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. Ready to launch. This is launch control. The enemy is closing. We have launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
Missile away. The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Destroy the master complete. We're signaling our break with Belka.
Behind the enemy.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away. Missile hit.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Outnumbered, it will be surrounded. Room's not here. Might not. Be careful.
Strider 1, missile launched. All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
We're down to less than half our vehicle. This is looking good. We need help. Bring all the injured.
Strider 1, target acquired. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Get out of here, hurry. If you let them through, we're as good as dead. That goes for a team. 2 tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Target destroyed.
Get in the landing craft. Many thanks, Forecaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Watch your back. Fire! Fire!
Hey, you! Dumbass with the scratches on his tail. Hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Russian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? You can call me Scrap Iron.
Longcaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help these refugees. Count me in.
That's right.
Echo 13, all Should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
He's a cancer. And he was taking us to the enemy's doorstep. Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Tuck right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2. That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
I can't get a lock.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it. So they're trying to feed that giant monster of a bird. We can't let them complete their mission.
The
supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find it.
Do they really think they can continue to dodge? You think the mother has to
Stay in there too long.
trust the plan from before the loss of communication.
Seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them. They're faster than I expected.
That's a confirmed direct hit by the missile. Keep it up. Bring down those supply ships. 60 seconds remain.
Missile.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
I'm usually pretty good at playing tag, but these guys have a head start.
Trigger, you're gonna lose it. Fly at full speed. 30 seconds remain. Don't give up.
My bird can't take much more of this!
Strutter 1, missile launched.
All we need to do is slow them down.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.